Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori and this is Africa 54. We begin in Egypt, where a clash between the army and demonstrators has left at least 51 people dead. Hundreds are reported wounded. Protesters enraged by the military ouster of Egypt's elected Islamist president said the army opened fire during morning prayers outside the Cairo barracks where Mohamed Morsi is believed held. But the military says soldiers returned fire when they were attacked by armed assailants. They claim the terrorist group tried to storm the Republican Guard compound and one army officer was killed and 40 wounded. Interim Egyptian President Adli Mansour has called for restraint, but the incident has further frayed efforts to form a transitional government. For more on the fast-moving developments, we are joined live by Tarek el Shamy, the Cairo bureau chief of Hurra. And now, Tarek, coming to you, tell us what is happening behind you and give us some further details, particularly on the shootings today.
Yeah, actually, I'm here in Tahrir Square, the heart of the Egyptian revolution. But now it is for the late President Morsi, who has been ousted from the military and from, of course, the great masses of the Egyptian people who have massed in here a few days ago and yesterday. And almost every day they get mass in here just after the sunset. Yeah. Now those people here are still celebrating, but in the same time they still worry about the future of Egypt. They are seeing and grieve what has been happening today at dawn near the Republican Guard, where about 42 people have been killed and another people have been injured. Yeah. And that was the climax of the crisis here in Egypt. You know, each party is accusing the other party. The army has announced today that they didn't shoot on the protesters, the pro-Morsi protesters. And the other side, the Muslim Brotherhood people are saying that the Republican Guard has shot them indirect shots in the head. According to what they say. But actually, a lot of pictures have been shown in the Egyptian television. And of course, the Republican Guard and the army provided these pictures, which shown the Muslim Brotherhood are shooting at the Republican Guard, while the other side are showing also pictures that showing the Republican Guard are trying to attack but not shooting at them.
Now, talking about the Muslim Brotherhood, they are calling people to come out and kind of launch an uprising. Is there any sign that that is going to happen?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question. Can you repeat it? Because we have loudspeakers down there.
The Muslim Brotherhood is calling for an uprising. Is there any sign of that happening?
Actually, what has happened today made some kind of fears that this kind of violence will escalate in the coming few days. That's why they have asked the pro-Morsi people to go in the streets in an uprising against what has happened. But until now, we do not see a big signs that they are having mass people in Rab al-Adawiyah, which is in about 20 kilometers from here in East Cairo. But they are trying every now and then to show to the Western world that they have the power to get people in the street back on.
Okay, Tarek, there have been efforts to form a transitional interim government. What is the progress in that?
Sorry, didn't hear you. Again.
What is the progress? What is the progress in the efforts to form a transitional government?
Oh, yeah. The new president, transitional president, is trying hard to make it clear and to go on in the moving to the democracy back again. But actually, Al-Noor party, which is an Islamic Salafist party, has objected against Dr. Mohamed El Baradei, the Nobel Prize and one of the Salvation Front coordinator, and also they have objected and rejected the another nominated as a prime minister who was has worked before in the Egyptian government. So that's what happened during the last 2 days. But now Al-Noor party says that he has withdrawn from this process, and this would make it clear to the new president to form the new government as soon as possible. And the most likely is that Dr. Al Baradei will be the deputy president in the common form of the new government, or the body that they are trying to move ahead. So everybody is expecting this would be settled down in 1 or 2 days.
Thank you very much, Tarek. That's Tarek el Shamy, the Cairo bureau chief for Al Hurra Television.